Hello, hello. I need to put my phone on silent. Do not disturb. There we go. Okay. Hi everyone. Hello, hello. How are we all today, this evening, wherever you are? Hi Hannah. I'll just wait for everyone to possibly jump in, hopefully. It's always, this part's like always really nerve-wracking. It's like, is anyone going to join? Hi Sam. Hello, hello. Hi Emily. Right, so what I'm going to be doing in today's live stream, you can probably already see by the title. Hi Audrey. It's Angelkova in April 2024, live stream 1, and viewer's choice. So I've picked 3 books here. Don't worry, we are going to be continuing with Spring Sunshine, the Korean colouring book. My head is not in the right headspace for that this evening. Hi Mandy. Yeah, it's not in the right headspace for that at all. So I was like, I want something easier to do, like base, shade, what have you. And I'll relieve the stress even further by getting you guys to pick which page that I'm going to work on tonight. So I have a few choices here, as you can see. We have 50 diminutive countryside scenes, and I've picked one page in this one as a possibility. That's not it. Let's take that out a minute. Isn't it funny that, you know, when you go to record your planned pages for the month, which I've done, it's due to be uploaded. First off, I've got an oil pastel review up, then it will be my completed pages for February and March, and then it will be my planned pages for April. So bear with me. Hi Thomas. Yeah, but when I was picking my pages that I wanted to do in April, isn't it funny how you can change from one day to the next? So the page that I've picked as a possibility in this one, so this will be option number 1, is this tractor page. And I'm quite surprised myself that I've chosen this one as a possibility. We are going to do a poll. Okay. So this is option number 1, as I say. I was just flicking through on the couch whilst watching Pointless, and I could just see the colours that I wanted to do for this, so I chose this one as option number 1, and that's from 50 Diminutive Countryside Scenes. Option number 2 is from 50 Diminutive Spring Scenes to colour, and the choice in here is the bunnies. If anyone knows what flowers these are and could let me know, that would be fabulous. These kind of look a bit like primrose or something, so I would probably, probably primrose, something like that. But if anyone knows what these are, so I know roughly what colours to do them, that would be fantastic. but bunnies is option number 2. And then option number 3, I've got 4 pages I need to do in here at some point, but I'm not in any hurry. Option number 3 is this cute little alien here, which I believe is either March or April's page for hashtag Space Buddies 24, hosted by Dee and Tammy Colours too. So yeah. Option number 1 is tractor, option number 2 is bunnies, and option number 3 is aliens. I'm going to pop the poll up there for you guys to vote, and I will catch up on the chat. Make sure I've not missed anybody. A green Macy Ferguson tractor. Well, you see, my dad used to drive a tractor because he used to work on the farm. So I had 2 choices actually of what colour tractor to do if that page got picked. Tractor number 1 was a John Deere, a green John Deere, because my dad drove a green John Deere. And tractor number 2 was a blue Ford, because my dad also drove a blue Ford. So I have popped the poll up there. If you guys want to vote away on that. 7 votes currently, and there's 11 of you watching. 1 is possibly me, so 10 of you watching. Steve's okay. He's a bit better today. He's still a bit heady. He thinks it's the change in weather. So Monday night he didn't stream because he had a dodgy tummy. He got a bit like I do when I have IBS, so I gave him some Buscopan. That sort of cleared him up a bit, stopped the cramping that he had in his tummy. And then yesterday we went out with his mum and dad to a couple of garden centres nearby, and when he got back he was really heady and like headachy. So he said, oh, I don't think I can do tonight either. I was like, that's absolutely fine, you know, your health comes first, obviously. So today he's still feeling a bit headachy, but he's gone up to call bingo because I think bingo is actually on tonight. So he's gone to do that, and I'm down here with neck ache still and toothache, because guess who's going to the dentist again tomorrow? Yep, that would be me. Hi Lou. Anyone just joining? We're just voting on what page we're doing today. Option number 1 is tractor, I think. Yeah, option number 1 is tractor. Option number 2 is bunnies. Option number 3 is alien. And number 1 tractor is winning with 70% of the vote, which I'm actually quite shocked about. I figured you guys were all going to pick bunnies. I said to Steve, I'm going to show them these pages and I bet you anything they're going to pick bunnies. That's what I meant, green Deere, John Deere or red Macy Ferguson. I'm sure my dad drove a red at one point. A red tractor. But I think that was did you get red Fords as well, or are they just blue? I'm sure he drove a red tractor at some point, but anyway, I guess I will end the poll because that's winning by a long shot and I don't think anything is going to change that. So tractor it is. Thank you to everyone who voted. We'll put these to one side. So yeah, I did have, like I say, colour plans for this page. I'll find it again. Yes, red Ford too. Okay, so yeah, I think he drove a red Ford at one point. Right, so the way I imagined this was a red barn, a blue Ford tractor, dark brown sort of dirt tracks here, light green grass, darker trees, and then I was thinking of maybe doing a semicircle sunset or something. I'm not sure. How have you guys all been? I have my markers here. I also need an acetate sheet. Let's grab one of these. You voted for the bunnies. Yeah, I thought everyone was going to vote for the bunnies, but you surprised me. Very shocked you all voted for tractor. I had a question. How did you do a YouTube poll? So on my computer, I can see chat and everything, and there's like a little plus sign next to chat. So I have my chat box, then I have the dollar sign. I think you guys can see that one too. And then next to that I have a plus sign which says engage with your audience. So I click that and I can either do a Q&A or start a poll. So I just did a poll and then typed the thingies in. How's my back? So it's mainly my neck and the top of my back, but it's getting better slightly day by day. Those flowers you showed could be hellebores. Let me write that down, Audrey. My little botanist. But yeah, it is getting better slightly day by day, Sam. Thank you. Where's that gone? Helly balls? Question mark. It's like I look at them and I'm like, I know what flower this is, but the name just won't come to my head. That wasn't the name I was thinking of, but I will look it up. I'll put that in there and look that up after chat because I do like that bunny page. It's from your tooth. What's from my tooth? The neck ache? No, I had the neck ache first. The neck/back ache. That was from bad posture. I've been reading a lot lately. I sat on my bed cross-legged, you know, like you do at school in assembly. Sat on the floor, on the bed cross-legged with my head down for too long a period and strained my neck. Right, so we're going to colour our tractor first, I think. We'll base our tractor. I might base it with like this crystal blue because I want it to end up kind of like a royal blue. Let me just look up blue for tractor. Yeah, it's like a royal blue, isn't it? It's getting there, Dawn. Hi, Dawn. I love that pansy sticky notepad. Thank you. I got it from Amazon. Meadows had a little nibble of it, as you can see there. And at the bottom here, she had a little nibble. You can also get, there's a plant pot desk tidy. It's like a plastic terracotta plant pot. These notes sit in the back of it, and then at the front it's got like a hole that you can put pens and everything in. It's really cute. Thank you, Dawn. I have a wee book stand that I use on the kitchen table. I don't sit and read in bed because of that reason. Usually I'll support my back and put a few pillars behind me and sit up straight. But for some reason I felt really comfortable that day just sitting cross-legged with my head down, and yeah, now I know not to do that again. Let's go PB1 and actually get some colour on a page, shall we? Might be an idea. So yeah, it was touch and go whether I was going to stream tonight, because I was saying to Steve, I was like, I really don't feel great. But I'm here. Let's zoom you in a bit. Right, I think this grid bit at the front is silvery. It's showing white on there. Oh, there. Ooh, there's red in the wheels. That will go nicely with the barn. Well, the picture that I'm looking at, the wheel trims are red. And then the centre of them here is blue. So we'll do them bits blue there. I used to ride in the combine harvester with my dad. And like I said, I think I've said once before, I remember sitting in the dryer. It's like, well, I can't really describe it. It's just like a tin building where they used to dry all the wheat and the crops. And I used to sit in there as well with him. Hi, Kathleen. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Callie. Hi to anyone I've possibly missed. I don't know where D is, Mandy, at the moment. I couldn't cross my legs to save myself now. Bless you, Audrey. I think it's because I'm so small. I just find it easy. I've started the Sweet Pea page in Ivy. Nice. I learnt to drive a red Ferguson on top of a silage heap. Oh, gosh. I want this bit here to be blue, I think. So for, oops, I'm headbutting the, my gosh, headbutting the camera. Hang on, let me move you. For the silver bits, should we use like metallic gel pen, or should we just colour them grey? And for anyone that has this book, obviously feel free to join in. Colour along with me if you like. Wednesdays, I think she goes to the doctor's, Mandy, so she might be here a bit later. So I'm going to do this interesting, because I wanted this grid bit here blue. In fact, I'm going to do it how I envision it. So this bit's going to be blue, and then the other grid bit will be silver or grey. Okay, then this bit here I'll probably have silver. Is that like the mud guard? They're white on these pictures. White mud guards. Oh, that one's got a blue mud guard. Okay. Let's look at this picture. They've coloured the grid blue as well. Well, they've not coloured the grid blue. The grid is blue. Most of it is. I see this bit as being blue, and then I want to do the mud guard. Silver or grey, I think. Then we'll do these bits down here blue and leave the pipes silver. Not sure if that was part of it or not. You're talking like a robot, and Zoe, it's hard for me to understand. I'm talking like a robot? Really? How am I talking like a robot? How do I get rid of this? There we go. My chat. Yeah, she's fine. She's fine, Mandy. Silver gel pen make them stand out. No worries. Don't need a headache as well as neck ache. You have 15 Camellia Angelkova books. Nice. Thank you, Sam. Hi, Dee. See, there she is, Mandy. Mandy was like, where's Dee? I was like, I don't know. Maybe at the doctor's. Thank you, Dee. I didn't think I was talking like a robot. Maybe it was your internet being laggy, Thomas. I'm not sure. Yeah, like Callie said, you probably just glitched. Right, I'm not sure what to do some of those bits. We're going to leave that for a minute. We're going to grab a nice red for the wheel trims, and I think I might go with the one I used on something the other day. If I can find it. I do like R1 as a red base because it's quite light. What was the one I used the other day? What R150 I used as well. This one. I think I might go for this R1 coral pink though. I do like that as a base. Oh, wrong end. Right, so we're going to have red wheel trims. So what has everyone been up to today then? I've pretty much been slothing on the couch all day, because last night I had about 3 hours sleep, if that. Because of having neck ache, toothache, all that jazz. I was watching Dee Dee Willingham's live earlier. Recently discovered her channel and really enjoying watching her do either colouring or crafty bits, etc. I fell asleep part way through it. Steve said I was asleep for like half an hour, 45 minutes or something, so I guess I had a power nap. Then we're going to do our red barn with this colour. I had some lunch and then Steve was like, what do you want for dinner? I was like, I don't want anything for dinner. Not yet. Steve is very much like regimental with eating food. Like, as soon as he wakes up in the morning, he has his breakfast. I'm like, the last thing that I want to think of in the morning when I wake up is breakfast. And then at 12 o'clock, bang on the dot, if not 5 minutes before, like 11:55, he has lunch. And then between 5 and 5:30ish, we have dinner. Now, most days I skip breakfast because, like I say, the last thing I want to think of when I wake up in the morning is eating. That's quite cute. Let's leave those to the side a minute. Hi Cindy, welcome. If I have lunch, I'll only have like one piece of bread as a sandwich. I can't manage 2 pieces. And then by the time tea time comes, like if I have lunch the same time as Steve, by 5 o'clock I'm still not hungry. I'm still not ready for dinner. And he's like, what are we having for dinner? I'm like, I don't know, I'm not hungry. What colour are these barn roofs usually? I'm thinking grey. But if you guys want to help me out, that would be grand. I like your new nail colour. Thanks, Audrey. So I was going in to have like pale sage green with white leaf designs going up them. And I got in there and I was like, do you know what? I'm feeling ombre. So this is slightly different to the ombre they had already on the nail. It was meant to be slightly orangey at the base here, going into the purple. But I still like how they came out, so yeah. Sparkly. Oh, you're welcome, Mandy. I do it every year. Angelkova in April. I think I said hi, Cindy. Hello, hello. Not a lot either. Got Bill to try on some clothes just to make sure they don't fit anymore. To go into the charity bag for collection from the doorstep tomorrow. Nice. I'm like Steve, LOL, with breakfast and that, and meals. I'm the same as you with breakfast. I'm like you. Very one, not the same, Zoe. No. I know here they are like brown roofs. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Mandy. Hi, Yana. Hi, lovely. Right, so to me these are like quintessentially American. So yeah, most of them are grey on Google. That one's green. That one's like very light tin. Yeah, I'm going to go for like the kind of bluey grey. I say bluey grey. Grey. NGO3 maybe. Don't want red grey. Oh. BG060. Let's go for that one. I don't think that's a marker that gets used very often. Trying to colour away the stress of 2 tornadoes. I know. They touched down less than a quarter mile from my house. Dee Dee was talking about this in her live stream earlier. And I said, I'm sure Yana was saying in Renee's live stream the other night that they were near her. Is your house and everything all right, Yana? Oh, Steve also told me to say hi to everybody because he can't be here tonight. He's like, say hi for me. He sounded quite sad that he wasn't going to be here, so I was like, oh, I'm going to miss you. And then I think we'll do the rim of that sort of a lighter colour grey. Home's destroyed, trees gone. I was at work not knowing if I'd have a home left. It was awful. My area was spared, thankfully. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad everything is okay. It's obviously awful to those people that that have not been so lucky. Right, so these doors are red, and where these are crisscrossed, I'm going to do that white, and I'm going to keep this outside line here white as well. But the doors are actually red too. Going off Google Images here, guys. So when that's fully dry, I will go over with white gel pen. Okay, this bit's actually white as well, looking on quite a few of these pictures, so I will leave that. And this one is red too. Okay. So I'm going to use the same grey that I used for this roof for my wheels and my steering wheel, just to keep that sort of cohesive. Is Steve better? He's getting there, thank you, Dawn. He's feeling a bit better in himself today, but he's still a bit sort of headachy. I was thinking, oh my god, my cats, oh my god, my colouring books and pencils, yeah. I can't imagine what that must feel like. not actually coloured for a while because of my neck. Obviously I've not been able to come to my desk. Me and Meg, Disney Meg's, picked a slightly easier page this month for our buddy colour in Mini Mania, and I managed to base the animals the other day, and that was me done. I was like, nope, this is too painful. If no one has used Polly's in Maria Trolle, they are wonderful and blend so easily. Nice. That's good to know. Let me put a lock on the section that I'm focusing on because I can see that it's... Let's lock that. There we go. Hopefully stop that annoying focus going in and out. I think Steve was on about picking up a stream tomorrow night, so obviously that's going to depend on how he feels. But he did say to me, I think it was either yesterday or Monday night, I'll try and pick up Thursday or something. I think he wants to get his rabbits finished. All my buddy colours in Kameliya Angelkova books this month, I would like to base with my markers before I go away, so I don't have to take markers, and then I can just sit on holiday and shade them all in with the pencils. Okay, steering wheel, and these are going to be black, but obviously I'm shading, basing with grey. They will end up sort of dark grey-black colour. I'm on my way to the doctor's, be back soon, no worries, Dee. Oh, hi, Miss Lynn. I didn't see you sneak in. Yes, Dee does stream, but I think she streams after Steve would stream anyway. Dee usually streams like 8:30 our time, I think, something like that. And Steve would be doing like 6:30 till 8:30, so he would be just before Dee's stream. I coloured a rabbit page in Seasons. Nice. Is that Hannah Carlson's Seasons, Audrey? Bit late, Zoe. Been here ages. I'm sorry. I love you. Right, let's look for a nice brown for our tree trunks. YR9. I use this marker a lot. I know there is football tonight, so I would imagine after my live stream we'll be popping the TV on and making the football start from the beginning. Yes, Hannah Carl's on. Nice. I see Rabbit is getting big. Yes, she is. Yeah. We have been discussing some things over the last few days, me and Steve, and we've come to the decision that we're gonna sell Meadow's cage, not Meadow, don't worry, because she needs more room. Now, this isn't something that's going to be done as quick as I want it to be done, because in order to get we're going to get like a puppy playpen, which is what I've been advised by the lady that she boards with, to run about in during the night, because obviously rabbits are most active at night, and poor Meadow, bless her, she hasn't got the room to like run around in her current cage. Is big, and it can be 2-storey. And I took the ramp out to give her more room in there. But we just feel that she needs more space, so we were planning on moving the living room around anyway and getting Steve a new desk in the living room. But now, what we're now doing is we're going to move my desk out of here. Unfortunately, this desk has been moved a couple of times, and if it moves one more time, I think it's just going to break. So we're going to get either one big desk or 2 smaller desks and have them side by side, one for the PC, one for live streaming. Those are going to be put in the front room. And then all of this space where my desk's about 5.5 foot long. I'm going to have room for Meadow's rabbit run. So she'll have lots of room at night, and then as soon as we wake up in the morning, we let her out anyway. Do I like bingo? Sometimes, Dawn. Sometimes I like bingo. I'm going to use the same brown for these dirt tracks, and then we're going to have a lighter brown for the fencing, I think. So yeah, obviously we are going to my mum's partway through this month, and Meadow's going back to bunny boarding. So not sure if we're going to manage to start our renovation on the living room before we go away or not. I spent most of last night looking for desks on Amazon, because with Amazon we can use our lay-by and pay in instalments. So this month's treat money would probably go towards that instead, because it's more practical and we need to do it. So yeah, I've found a couple, but they look excuse my language, a bugger to put together, because it's all going to be flat pack, obviously, and I usually like flat pack. To me, it's like building Lego. And Steve has a electric drill anyway, so that takes some of the labour out of it. But it's just the way they're designed. It's like a bit here, a bit there, and it's like, oh, they look like they're going to be a nightmare to put together. But my priority at the moment is making sure Miss Meadow has enough room, because she's been getting sort of stressed, and we can only put it down to the fact that she's not wanting to be in her crate at night, which is fully understandable. And I said to the lady, if I could have her free roam all through the night, I would. but she's just into everything. What kind of prizes do they have at bingo? All different things. So it's mainly like household things, Thomas, like washing up liquid, laundry detergent, toilet rolls, sweets, chocolates, tea towels, all kinds of things. My mum gave me a desk for Christmas. I love it and use it all the time. Nice, Dawn. I remember I had to put a baker's, hang on, can't see that because of a baker's rack together. It's annoying and time consuming. A baker's rack, what's that? Oh no, it's not for money, Dawn. Only the last game they play for money. I'd quite like a light green for the fields, I think. Let's look at my swatch chart. So I'd quite like these trees to end up like an olivey green, I think. So let's find, right, GY5 for these tall conifers. I got a drafting table for Christmas and have it in my office. Nice. You're still looking for a desk, Sam? When we go in the range, they have some nice ones, and they're usually quite a good price. And B&M as well are quite good for desks. The ones I found on Amazon last night were like £36 each or something for two smaller ones, because we have about 160 centimetres to play with, which is like 6 foot, I think. I just think Steve's underestimating how big this living room move around is going to be for someone that has a really bad back. For a start, we have a 5.5 stone TV that I don't think either of us will be able to lift together. I think I need to use a new GY5 soon. Let's try the other end. This end's still got quite a bit of juice in it, so I won't resort to putting a new marker out just yet. You can't put them together as you're disabled. Are you able to like hire anyone to do it, Sam? It's a shelf thingy for my kitchen. It holds my kitchen stuff. Ah, okay. Yeah, charity shops are a good shout as well. Sometimes they have things in. There's, I don't know whether you have one near you, but there's the British Heart Foundation furniture shop. We've bought 2 sofas and my bookcase from there, and it's nice furniture. Okay, grass. I'd quite like to be maybe apple green. And maybe my trees dark green, these ones. So let's find like a... What kind of green should I base with for apple green? Going to be a yellow green in it, maybe G130. Reach for the pen. That's the charity shop you've been looking in. Yeah, I like that charity shop, it's good. Apple green, so this is my grass. I need to have a filming day one day. Because I've got 3 videos ready to go up. But there's at least 2 more that I want to film before we go away. One of those is the what I'm taking on holiday with me. Facebook Marketplace, yep, I checked that as well last night. There was some nice desks on there, but unfortunately they were in like Chippenham and surrounding areas rather than in Swindon itself. But yeah, Facebook Marketplace is a good shout too. Hi to all my lurkers out there. Hello everybody, feel free to jump in chat, say hello. I should be getting a product to review as well come through soon. I'm hoping that's going to come before we go away, because obviously I want to fulfill that review and get that up. Have a little play. Me too. They said they would deliver it and help put it up for me. Yeah. British Heart are really good. Should I do this green as well, do you think? Or it kind of looks the same, doesn't it? I was going to say, can I do like a wheat field out of this, do you think? Or would it look a bit strange because it's kind of connected here, isn't it? Oh, same, Sam. Same. Sometimes, like with us at the moment though, we need to get it from somewhere that offers lay-by so we can pay over 6 weeks. It just makes it more manageable for us. Wheat field, gaps will be needed in fence so tractors etc. can get in there. Wheat. You think I should do a wheat field? This one here? I think it would break it up a bit, wouldn't it? Let's find kind of a wheaty colour then. I don't like getting things like that online until I see it first. Yeah, not always doable though, is it? Unfortunately. I wish Amazon had like places that you could go and look at the furniture first. I quite like this primary yellow for the wheat field, but maybe I should go a little bit lighter because I want to kind of end up at that colour. Not the right colours on there. All there. Gonna end up going with primrose, aren't I? And then shade into that. Let's see what we've got on here. It will probably be yellow ochre, sandy, golden roddy colour. I'm gonna go with primrose. Hi Leslie. Swindon was mentioned in a Father Brown episode. I don't remember which one though. Swindon, yeah, that's spelt right now. Barn wouldn't be in a wheat field though, would it? I don't know. Would it not? Would they not store the wheat in the barn? That tractor looks humongous. It can grapple right over the fence. LOL. Wheatfield gaps will be needed in fence so tractors etc. can get in there. There's a gap here. The tractor can drive through this gap. I'll let you think on it. And then I'll do my trees first. Right, so my trees I wanted to end up dark green. So let's go G8. I'll let you guys debate on whether it should be a wheat field or a grass field. I don't mind either way. gone quiet with the concentration. So my dentist appointment tomorrow is 9:30 in the morning. That's going to be a nice rude awakening. A barn is usually in the yard. There could be a path behind the wheat. Because wheat is tall, path can't be seen. Wheat usually goes in silos. Hay tools, animals, farm equipment usually go in barns, okay? So is general consensus that it's going to be grass then? Maybe I'll do it slightly shade darker because it's farther away. If it's going to be a grass field. True, Leslie, but hay bales in UK can also be stored in barns closer to animals and storage for delivery. Hi Dee, welcome back. We are currently debating whether this field here is going to be a grass field or a hay field, like a wheat field. This is where the sort of American, Canadian, UK divide differs. Because I was thinking along the same lines as Miss Lynn. It's like if I think to the farm that my dad worked on, wheat was stored, well, it went through the dryer first and then it was like stored in a barn. There weren't any silos on that farm. But then again, there's also not red barns on that farm, so this looks more kind of Americanized. Now that bit's meant to be green as well, and then I guess that's meant to be the daylight behind through the trees, maybe. I've got 2 bushes here. Don't know what colour to do, said bushes. It's your pick, do as you feel. Is it down? It's pouring of rain where you are. Oh no. Most farms near me use barns. We don't really get silos here, same. Be right back, but listening. No worries, Sam. I've seen that they store the hay on a loft in the barn. I don't really like this green that I picked for the grass, but I just need to remember that it's going to be a different colour and then it'll be fine. It's going to be that colour. That's going to be that colour. That's going to be that colour. So these I'm going to base them with the same colour as the trees, but they're going to be a different colour when they're shaded. Alright, Mummy's baby girl. Bless you, chomping away on hay. Okay. I'm not sure if there's any more bits on this tractor that should be blue. Do the bushes pink? Nope. I'm going to do this bit here blue and have the two bits on the outside and inside of it silver. These lines here, are we thinking that's part of the tractor, or is that like meant to be the grass behind it? I know this part here is meant to be sort of grass or wheat field depending on what we pick, but these other lines, I feel they're meant to be tractor, but I'm not sure. This is a tow bar kind of bit. I'm inclined to do that bit blue and that bit grey. I'm just like thinking out loud here. If I do it wrong, I do it wrong. So that's going to be blue. And we'll have these blue as well. Okay, so I'm going to grab this marker and just had to dry the kitchen floor. Was running tap into saucepan and it hit the serving spoon and hit it. The serving spoon sitting in it, water splattered all over the floor. Bless you, Audrey. Okay, so I have gone with wheat field just to break the colour up a bit. No matter, I get dizzy, I'll have you sit down for a minute. Okay, Dawn, no worries. I want a good thunderstorm here. Good thunder and lightning battle. The ones we had last year were pretty spectacular. Okay, yeah, I quite like that. It breaks it up a little bit. So it would be too much green, I think. Fence panels. We'll end on maybe a light umber, so let's go with E210. long we have. Wow, 1 hour and 10 already. I suppose 10 minutes or so were choosing what page we were doing. That's why it feels like I've not been colouring for long. Okay, and then we'll do this fence. Then I'll maybe see if I can sort out what I'm going to do with the sky. Am I right in thinking there was something called, in the UK, called Sun Blessed or something? It was like a brand, if I remember rightly, and it had like a sunset as a logo, maybe? Have I just dreamt that up, or do I remember that from my early childhood? And what product was it? Right, so not all of these bits are going to be silver. Some of them are going to be grey, I think. So we'll have the pipe as silver. BG050. Let's get a light grey. We'll have this as grey. Then the pipe bit as silver. I think we'll alternate these between grey and silver. I think having them all as silver might be a little bit too much. These are going to be silver around here. Maybe this bar here should be grey and then the attachment silver. And then I think we'll have that bit there grey as well. Everything else can be silver. Al's not happy with me. Uh-oh. It was bread. Why is Al not happy with me? Have I coloured the tractor wrong? Why is Al not happy with me? What have I done? I was copying a picture if it's the tractor. It's just that in the picture it was near enough all blue and only the grid bit here was like silver. I'm looking at a very old Ford tractor. Okay, so do I make my sky kind of sunset-ish? Or sunrise-ish? Or do I do it blue? Like kind of this blue. No, it's not the tractor because you kept telling me to watch Beyond Paradise. Why am I in trouble for that? It's a good series. Right, let's get my silver gel pen out because I'm not sure what I want to do with the sky yet. And then we'll do some shading with some pencil. So now I'm watching Death in Paradise, all 13 also seasons. We've not watched any Death in Paradise, we just watched Beyond Paradise because it was set in Lou. So this pen I'm using is the Spectrum Noir metallic paint marker. They come in a pack of 3. I'm not sure if you can get them individually. And they are fantastic. Nice and shiny. You and Steve have to watch Death in Paradise. Is it good? I love both of those series. Hubby gets no convo out of me at all now as I'm glued to them. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. I'm not sure what to do with this gridding yet because having that all in this silver metallic is going to be too much. I will go back over those black lines that I've slightly gone over the edge in at the end. Beyond Paradise picks up where Death in Paradise ended for Humphrey and Martha. Ah, so really we should have watched Death in Paradise first. I didn't realise there was 13 seasons of it though. Didn't realise it had been running that long. I think we've nearly finished watching Percy Jackson, the new series on Disney Plus. Thoroughly enjoying that. I managed to get books 1 to 5 from the works the other day for £10, so I'm going to pick up that series. Again, I only ever read number 1, and like I say, the movie they brought out of it was awful and put me off reading the rest of the books, but since watching this series it's like brought it all back to life, how I imagined it in my head, and I'm now wanting to read the books all over again, or pick up from where I left off. The first 3 seasons, the main cop is the same guy that played Lester in Primeval, but I know you've never watched. Then Humphrey starts beginning season 4. Ah, okay. I hate to leave, but I'm getting tired, so I'm going to take a nap. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, Thomas. Thanks for joining. Enjoy your nap. Just having to twist this a little bit to so I can get to bits and bobs. I missed some bits. Like a bit there as well. Oops, headbutting the camera again, my bad. Let's do that bit grey. Oops. Wheatfield. That's what I told you to do, Zoe, to find out the backstory to Humphrey and Martha. Did you? My bad. Whoops. Okay. I'll try and get Steve to watch them. Lights. The lights wouldn't be on during the daytime. So do I just colour them a very pale, almost white grey, like this? Because they're not going to be on during the day, are they? CG1100. It's kind of a rhetorical question, I think. Okay, Ben Miller was the first detective, followed by Chris Marshall, then Ardell O'Hanlon, now Ralph Little. I think I'm going to alternate those grids to be silver and grey. Or do I colour it all grey and then do silver lines? Like, do I go over these black lines with silver? That's another option. I'm not sure, but I am going to gather my pencils and do a little bit of shading now. Let's move those cards out of the way. And we want our tractor to be blue forward tractor. Do we want it to be kind of china blue? Quite like that, you know. Ultramarine, china blue, cobalt blue. I think we will go with that combo. I quite like that. Let's move these out the way. So here's a sneak peek of Mini Mania, what I'm doing with Meg. Here's the characters. This is the page we're doing this month, and I said, shall we do these 3 little frogs as well? But what I didn't bear in mind is I should have done it all with pencil, because now I can't really colour my little rabbit here at the front, and it's kind of ruined my front cover bit there. And also I can't really do the borders on here because it's kind of ruined that, but yeah, never mind. I wrote down all of their colours so I know what to do them through the book. Blues. Right, I want Blue Lake, Cobalt Blue, and China Blue. These don't get used very often. Nice to give them a little play. Hi Sue, hi lovely. How are you this evening? Where's my to-go sharpener? Thanks, Callie. There we go. Need to empty this. Who else keeps like an old glass or something that they don't use? Or a little tin or something in their room to put shavings into, and then you empty them all out in one go. Hi K-Pops. Thank you for joining. How are you? Nope, I just trash as I go. Good, good. Glad to hear that. I don't think I've seen you in streams before. Whereabouts in the world are you from? It's always nice to have new people. Right, so let's do our shadow here. So this is China Blue, which is my darkest of the three. Same here, straight in the bin. Does that make me lazy? I don't mind being lazy. I really do wish Prisma would sort their blues out though. They feel so different to all the others. The blues and the purples feel much more chalky. I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, you K-pop. Where in the world are you from? Very well, thank you. Hope Steve is getting better. He's getting there slowly, Sue. He's gone to call bingo tonight, so he's getting there. Thank you. Lovely picture, love the colours of the tractor. Thank you. At the start we were having a discussion about tractors, and I said I could have done it one of three colours, Sue, because my dad drove 3 different tractors in his life, possibly 4. He drove a green John Deere, a blue Ford, which is the one I've gone for because that's the one I always remember him driving the most, a red Ford, and he drove a combine harvester, but I guess that's not really classed as a tractor as such. Yeah, a little drinky meadow. Tractor. Tractor. We got a brand new combine harvester and I'll show you the key. Come on now, let's stick together in perfect harmony. I got 20 acres and you got 43. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. If my brother was here, he'd be saying, no, you should have done it as a green John Deere, blah, blah, blah. But that's the tractor that he remembers my dad driving the most because he's 8 years older than me. I'm like, nope. He wore overalls, blue Ford overalls, and drove a blue Ford tractor. I hear rabbit. Yep. He's having a drink. That's what I've been singing all along. Well, whilst I've been colouring this. I'm not sure if it's the Wurzels my mum met and got their autographs. Let me shoot her a message. I'm going to find out. I'm going to have to say, don't ring because I'm doing a live stream, but did you get the Wurzels signature? See what she says. Yeah, he worked for a chap called Lord de Ramsey. And he owns most of Cambridgeshire, where my mum lives. So he worked on his farms. And it's Lord de Ramsey that's was my landlord when I lived at home. Obviously, he's still my mum's landlord. Oh, Sue, guess what? I'm going back to the dentist tomorrow. Yay! My tooth that had the root canal keeps getting an infection. So it might be an extraction. I'm not sure what they're going to do. What's annoying, K-Pops? That my tooth keeps getting infected. Tell me about it. No, they're not fun. I was saying to the lady on the phone this morning, because I called the 111 dentist thing to make sure I got an appointment as soon as possible. Quite early this morning. I think it was like 5:30 or something. And I said the pain of this infection is worse than the pain that I had before she did the root canal. I'm like, Mind you saying that, if it is infected, she'll probably refuse to take it out tomorrow because she'll want me to take another course of antibiotics first. Extraction might be for the best, although dentists don't seem keen to take any teeth out. Nope. Hubby had Lady Gaga's Some on Hold My Hand song, not some. Damn autocorrect. Are you live tomorrow, Dee? Or are you live this evening after me? Or neither? Oh no, just like my extraction at Christmas, 3 lots of antibiotics in as many weeks. Yeah, that's why I was saying to you, I'm like, you know, I've I know what you went through. Like, yeah, we're pretty much in the same boat. Has yours settled down now, Sue? I do hope so. Okay, my brother's sending me a photo. He sent me a picture of reflective door handles, and I think the reason why he sent me this picture is because he's going to buy some so the monkeys in Longleat can rip them off again. Ordered my new set. Why do you keep saying Sue, K-Pops? My name's not Sue. My name's Zoe. Yeah, that's the idea. Not. Gotta love driving through the monkey enclosure and them ripping all the things off your car. Thank you, Dawn. There is a Sue in here, but I know I'm bored, but I spam it every day. Why? Do you not think spamming's a bit pointless? It's quite frustrating for people doing live streams. Yes, my mouth has healed. I'm back to normal, thank you. Perfect. That's great, Sue. I'm glad. Mango. I can't remember who it was I said that word to, but mango. Are you going back there, Zoe? If so, can I come, please? Oh, what, to Longleat? Well, I'd like to go back. It was a very expensive day out, but worth it. You should see Meadow right now. She's got this massive heap of hay in the corner and she's like burrowing into it. Yeah, we don't like spammers here, just so you know. Yeah, I've timed them out as well, Dee. Yep, we don't like spammers here, I'm afraid. New people are always welcome to join, but if you're going to spam, then it's kind of a one-way ticket to the block list, I'm afraid. There is no point in spamming whatsoever, whether it's for your entertainment or not. If you're bored, go do something else. I always like to give people the benefit of the doubt, but you can just tell sometimes. Typical, wait till I vanish, lol. It's all good. I loved Longleat, but my mother spoilt it as usual. Oh, Sam, I'm sorry. Oh, well, I hope you get to go back someday and do it properly. Definitely do the drive round safari part. And that was like our favourite part of Longleat. That, and for me, the pandas. In fact, there was lots of favourite parts because I loved the sea lions as well. They were so noisy. For like £1.50 you could feed the sea lions. I'd probably like to do that next time from the boat. This time I just wanted to like watch and enjoy it. And you can also pay £1.50 for some nectar to feed to the tropical birds. My brother and his girlfriend did that. And I was like photographer. Just taking photos of them. Mango, yeah. My mum always told me if I'm bored, go clean something. Well, I was going to say if he's bored, go get a job, but... or she. Shouldn't assume it's a male. They should go get a job. Make themselves useful. What do we think of the tractor? I mean, they didn't do anything too bad, like spam-wise, but it's just like pointless. I've had worse. I'd rather go with friends, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I mean, Sam. If you get the chance to go again with, you know, with friends, with anybody, even if it's just by yourself, definitely jump at the chance and go again. It's a fun day out. It's about an hour and 15-ish away from us. And it's like in the middle of nowhere, so it's not easily accessible without a car for us. When my kids say they're bored, I give them a list of options like read a book, colour a picture, doodle something, journal. Yeah, anything. I like the tractor. I like the tractor too. Thank you. I think by the end of this stream I'll finally be ready to have a spot of something to eat. Right, in my pencil case, I might have what is called a burnisher. Yep. Should have used this Pentel paint marker. Not tried that one yet. Thank you, Cindy. Eat? Nah, Sook's just had most of mine. Oh, what did you have for dinner, Lynn? Or, in your case, what did you get presented with and not eat? Burnishing because I'm being lazy and can't be bothered to layer it up too many times. Okay, so that's the blue parts of the tractor done. Perhaps a face like Tractor Ted. Tractor Ted, why does that not ring a bell with me? Spag bowl. Oh, nice. Homemade or frozen? Because there's a difference. Let's do our trees next, I think. Well, Mum's seen my message but has decided not to answer it. It's like, hello. I'm like, I want to reply, I just said don't ring me. Trees. Right, so these are those. These are those. Green. These ones definitely get used. They're a bit smaller. Homemade, oh nice. But you not fancy it? And did you have garlic bread? Because, you know, garlic bread is really nice with spag bowl. I unfortunately can't have it because garlic and butter, but yeah. Do like a bit of garlic bread, or did. Magic word should be spag balls. Spag balls. What do you think of that magic word? No, I quite like mango. It's yeah, I quite like mango. Nope, no garlic bread. Wasn't hungry. Bless you. Unusual word to hide in a convo. How are we doing for time? Nearly 2 hours, wow. Do you guys want me to continue until Steve gets in, or do you want me to head off? Either way, I'm fine with either. Steve could be anywhere from could be 8:15, so in 15 minutes, or he could be about half an hour later. It's nice to be able to colour. I kept saying to Dee, I want to colour, and I can't because of my back. And it is hurting me sitting here, but it's nice to get some colouring done. Sure, continue, keep going. Quite happy watching you. Stay, please, keep going as I'm colouring too. Continue till Steve gets here, but up to you. Okie dokie, no worries, I can continue. What are you colouring, Miss Lynn? Hi Azra. Welcome, welcome. You always won't know when you can't and don't when you can. Is that meant to be you'll always know when you can't and when you can? That's what I'm getting from that. Trying to read between the lines. Love the shading on those tree. Picture looks fab. Thank you, Sue. Oh, happy early birthday for tomorrow, Azra. The trainer page in Worlds Within Worlds. Have you been inspired by Claire? I was in Claire's live stream last night. And the next, well, like including this month, the next few months I have a colour along planned every month. So we have something going on in May that I'm going to be hosting. And then I'm also going to be hosting something in June. I will announce May's on the last week of April. Okay, let's do our lightest shade. I always feel when I'm colouring trees that this spring green doesn't always go exactly into the grass green how I would like it to. It's quite a stark difference between the two colours. I'm going to have to really thin that out at the end to get it to blend nicely. Didn't know Clay was doing it, just flipped through and thought it looked easy after the rabbits. You're on like a Kirby kick at the moment, aren't you? That's like 3 Kirbys in a row. I think Steve's planning on filming his haul video and completed pages tomorrow, which means, you know, extra work for little Miss Editor here. I like a good spring green, but you know, the colour pencils like the ones I have, Oboe, Brute Funa and Statler, nice. I like my Brute Funa squares, haven't used those in a while. Yeah, that is the mid-tone. That's better. Sometimes it just needs that little bit of extra pigment to like grab hold of to blend together. Right, that's one out of the 3 trees done. 2 to go. Okay, Dawn, Han, thank you for joining. Take care. I'll be filming my completed pages video tonight when everyone is settled for the night. I'm filming March and Feb and March, so yeah, that's what I did with mine. Those are the sets I have, and I like the greens in the 12 Black Edition pencils pastel set. Nice. You take care, Dawn. Thank you for joining. Right, let's do tree number 2. Just using Kameliya Angelkova's sort of little dots as a guide for where to put the shading. I'm assuming that's why she's put them there, so... Let's feather this out a little bit. Oh, please let me have a better night of sleep tonight. I think I will dose up on painkillers before I go to bed tonight. It's not nice having to look for paracetamol at 5 o'clock in the morning. Has anyone been watching the Stand Up to Cancer Great British Menu, Great British Bake Off, that's the word. Great British Bake Off. I want to go live, but I wouldn't know what to do, lol, but I only want to do it for diamond painting. I need to buy more colouring books because my stash is low at the moment. You don't need a lot of books and pencils and things to be able to live stream, Azra. Just colouring what you have with what you have, and, you know, do what you enjoy. You don't need to have lots of fancy things to live stream. I stream using my iPad, but you can stream using your phone. Just make sure you're in landscape orientation, not portrait. I use Live Now to do live streams. I'm not one for OBS and all that. There's many ways you can do live streams though. You could just go live on YouTube itself, but I'm not sure if you need a certain amount of subscribers to go live directly from YouTube. I've just used Live Now for a long time, and it's my preferred method of streaming. I like how it's simple and laid out, and it's like no frills kind of thing. You just put your title in and say, right, I'm ready to start streaming now, and off you go. And obviously you can schedule your live streams, which is what I tend to do. And then you just press the button when you're ready to start. You only need 100. Okay, that's not too bad. Thank you, Azra. I just took painkillers. I'm on the same boat, have terrible kidney